What's up, everybody? I am back again with another MC9 video. This time I will be comparing it to the original MC9, Mete MC9. So yeah, this is gonna be a comparison of the Mete MC9 Prime with the original MC9. And I've gotta say, I love both these guns, and I am very comfortable shooting both of them now. Especially though, I am super comfortable shooting this MC9, the original MC9, because, you know, obviously I spent the most time with this training with this, but this also feels pretty good. So just to see the basic comparison, on the outside, we have a lot more aggressive serrations with the Mete MC9 Prime. There's even serrations on the barrel, just as an aesthetic thing. This little cutout hole where it says Prime, just in case, you know, you're confused about which gun you're shooting. Also, the MC9 Prime introduced the ports. Well, the compensations, not really ports, because the inside of that where the ports are is smooth. It's not rifled. So yeah, with that being said, the MC9 also has a longer, the MC9 Prime, the Prime has also a longer grip and a more aggressive stippling all over the place, like right here. This stippling is, I don't know why, I really appreciate this part of it. As you can see though, I wrapped goon tape on it because when you're carrying it, it's not friendly to your bare skin. So yeah, I wore it like a couple days and I had to get something done. So yeah, the stippling, but it doesn't really change like how it feels in the hand. And I don't know, like this gun, the way it feels, the ergonomics of it is really nice. It's a slim gun, you know, it's a slim gun. So usually slim guns tend to be snappy because you don't get a good grip on the handle, but this is perfect, honestly. And I can't really complain on that. Coming to the Mete MC9, the original, you know, the serrations are not as aggressive, but they're pretty good. You know, you can easily grab onto them from any direction. So the serrations are pretty good. Like, they're deep enough, but they're not as aggressive and as wide. You see, if you can see these lines, they're not as aggressive and as wider, and even like the number is like goes all the way up here. So that's what makes the Prime a little bit more advantageous. But other than that, most of it is exactly the same. There's no difference to the gun. Also, another thing that nobody talks about is these both uppers are interchangeable with both guns. So I can take the Mete MC9 if I wanted a shorter, it's gonna look weird, but I can actually drop the original Mete MC9 upper on this and it works just fine, no problem. But I don't know if you want to carry this with this thing hanging off. It's just going to be weird. But another advantage of this swappability is the Primes also swaps on the smaller MC9. So if you want the MC9 Prime upper, the longer upper with the ports and everything, but you don't want this longer grip for carry, now you have a solution. And it does work. So I don't know if anybody wants to carry it that way, because I've seen online on Reddit a lot of people asking for the shorter grip because this longer grip kind of they're afraid it's gonna print on them. I've carried it, but I have a bigger body, so it doesn't really print on mine. I have a little bit of a belly as well, so it doesn't print as mine. But on this one, this is perfect. I mean, the triggers, you're gonna lose the trigger, but I mean, this trigger is also great. I'll be honest with you. The flat trigger is kind of a little bit wider for my taste. I don't know if this is gonna get me a lot of negative comments, but it just feels a little bit wider to me. I kind of like how this feels when I'm interacting with it with my fingers. So yeah, if you want to try, yeah, I forgot to shoot it at the range with these configurations, but yeah, I'll probably do a short on it or something at some point, but I'll interchange them and try to, you know, put like a mag or two through them. But this feels like, you know, one advantage of sticking with the MC9 platform. I really like personally, this is my daily carry. This is my, I mean, I switch it up all the time, but these two are my primary carry weapons. So yeah, I really like both of them. There's no other gun that would make me change my mind. But well, at this point, at least no other gun that I own would make me change my mind. But moving on to like accuracy and shootability, again, there's some caveat to what I'm saying here, but I am very accurate with this gun. But the shootability, this is pretty snappy compared to this one. So there's two things going against the original MC9. One, the grip shortage. Well, I have a bigger hand, so I usually carry it with, so I obviously everything is 10 rounds, but I usually carry it with the 15 round sized 10 round mags. And I got this little 3D printed extensions that would allow me to grip, like there are grip extensions. They're not that expensive. They cost around like $4 maybe. And yeah, they make it feel like a good compact sized grip instead of subcompact. So that third pinky, having a place for your third pinky is actually better for the snappiness, because if you are like this, it's a lot easier to snap than when you're gripping like this, and you have a lot more control when your pinky is on the grip. Okay, wait, let's take a minute here. I was editing the video. I had footage of me shooting in a controlled environment and just comparing the recoils. Here we go. First, you see here, I'm shooting the MC9 Prime, and as you can see, I have a very good control over the weapon. And yeah, I'll slow it down in a minute, and you'll see how much of a rise it has. As you can see, the recoil, there's plenty of recoil, but it is very manageable. And because the grips are so great, like I have a lot of control over it. And now you're seeing the MC9, the original, and here I still have control, but you can see there's a lot of rise and violent kind of like shaking side to side. Although I'm gripping it really tight, I'm being accurate, I don't have enough control over the recoil. But that's what you're seeing here. And now, so here I'm doing a side-by-side comparison, and you can see like the difference very clearly. Like the original MC9, just the recoil seems a lot more violent than the MC9 Prime. That grip has a lot more control. But because I'm so used to, if you notice, I am quickly reacquiring the target with the original MC9 over the MC9 Prime. So that's how I carry it, and with that setup I'm pretty accurate with it, but still this thing is super snappy because it's too tiny. It's too thin and too short. So it's obviously going to be snappy, but it's still accurate. Like if you practice with it, it's very accurate. And this red dot, this is the Canik M9, like the cheapest red dot, one of the cheapest red dots that you could get. And this thing runs. I have set it here a year ago, last year. This is my first gun, so I got it last year, and it hasn't lost a zero. Like I zeroed it once last year, and maybe I adjusted it a little bit a few times, but it hasn't lost a zero. It's been going strong for the whole year, and yeah, this thing is perfect, honestly. Like I'm very good at shooting this gun, and obviously I run like thousands of rounds through it. Coming to the MC9 Prime, when it comes to ergonomics, this is for a slim gun. This is the perfect ergonomics. It just molds into my hands, and I really like how it feels in my hands. And when you're shooting it, you have a lot more control. On top of that, there are the ports. Now, a lot of people say it's not doing much, but personally, I think it's doing enough, more than enough. Because when you compare it to the original, I shot them side by side, and this felt a lot easier to shoot and a lot less snappier. So I mean, it's still snappy because it's a slim gun, but again, this has been great. When it comes to accuracy, I did a test of 10 rounds. Well, not fast shooting, but like you know, not taking too long to aim. It's like maybe every second, one shot in every second, like within 10 seconds, 10 shots kind of thing. And I would have to say the Mete MC9 I was more accurate with the Mete MC9. I was a lot more accurate with the original MC9, and that is because, you know, I have more practice with it, and even though it's snappy, I am so used to that snap. When I bring it back, I'm so used to the snap. When I bring it back on target, like I am on target. And with this one, I'm getting used to it now. I got a pretty good group, I think, but yeah, I would say I am a lot more accurate with the MC9, but that is due to practice. Obviously, you have to practice with your carry gun. So I'm putting in a good amount of time, a good amount of rounds through here. I think I ran around 600 or 700 rounds through the MC9 Prime, and I have to say, yeah, I'm getting a lot better with it now. Yeah, with all that said, I would definitely recommend both of them. Both of them have their own advantages. If you're wearing a t-shirt and like very light attire, I would say, you know, the MC9, I would pick the MC9. If I'm wearing like not even a jacket, but thicker clothes and jeans and stuff like that, I would carry the MC9 Prime. Both of them conceal well. Both of them are slim profiles. Both of them shoot great. So I would definitely recommend both of them. But, you know, they have their own roles to play within my carry collection. So, yeah. That's how I feel about both of these guns. And if you have any more questions, comments, drop them in the comment section. I'm going to be comparing the MC9 with the TTI next, and that would be more focused on not really carry, but more of like shootability and accuracy and all that stuff. And yeah, stay tuned. Next video coming probably by next week. Thank you for watching.